Preppy Pet Colleyville, where your pet stays your way. So here I am at my great Preppy Pet Colleyville location. As a new franchise owner, I'm going to try to walk you through all the hardships and troubles you might experience when opening up your new business. Here you see our beautiful lobby. So all of this came together over the course of 2 years, working with contractors, working with landlords, working with the city council and zoning to get this operation up and running. All of this that you see in front of you was put together by either myself or my wife, Chene, mostly Chene. As me, myself, I still work another job. I did order that big sticker back there that's on the wall. And yes, that is a sticker ordered off of Amazon. Cool, huh? We have a security monitor. We mounted that ourselves, along with all the security cameras that we can monitor the location 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is a small office. Doesn't get much use because, of course, the place is kind of busy. So, right past the monitor, you'll see this window. This is what we call a luxury suite. And I'm going to try to show you the insides to the luxury suite here in a second. So inside that luxury suite, we have a TV. Of course, dogs like watching TV every now and then. You'll see them just staring up there. We'll throw some pet YouTube on and let the pet in the luxury seat just watch it all day long. There's a bed in there. We've been trying out these cots, which is interesting because I have a Doberman and he seems to like his little foam bed more than the cots. See, that's the cot, and the cot actually in that one has a foam bed on top, the regular foam beds. So we have two of those luxury suites, and here we have the small dog play area. Inside the small dog play area, you'll see a bunch of kennels. Those bottom kennels are big enough for my Doberman to be comfortable inside of. So we large dogs. These are the same kennels that everybody orders. So the ones at the bottom are basically two of those middle row ones combined. The middle ones are actually supposed to be for medium-sized dogs, and the top ones are for small dogs. We've kind of gone a different route. We won't put anything but miniatures up there at the top, and only when we're absolutely packed will you see a miniature up there. Here's our mop closet. Got 2 mop buckets, washer and dryer. Going back into the small dog area, flip the camera around and see, this is my nemesis back there, the pressure washer. I bought that pressure washer kind of secondhand, and I'm probably going to have to get a new one because we do need a pressure washer. I'm actually going to try to repair that myself. I looked online, they say that CFGI cord on those go bad, so I'm going to try to change that out because we do need a pressure washer. Everything's nice and clean right now because we've only been open a couple of weeks. Here on one side you see the large suites, on the other side was the extra large suites, and this window here goes into the cat room. Cats have their own room away from the dogs, so they won't be scared or nervous. We have 3 of these cat condos on the inside. Cat condos are basically a tiered enclosure where you can put little bedding for the cats on certain enclosures. The food actually hangs from the side. We have specially made bowls where we can hang the food from the side, and that is just the cat tower where they can play on. And they have a window to the outside. We did put 2-way tinning so you can see out of these windows, but you can't see in. Here we have a view of the medium dog play area and the large dog play area. Both of these play areas constructed completely on our own. Now, with a little help from a buddy who's a welder. Shout out to Jesus and Juan. aka Bollicus. But these are all large and medium dog play areas. So, and we bring the dogs in there for the people who have scheduled, say, playtime. They want their dogs to play with other dogs, kind of wear them out during the day. Then we have this outside area. This is our little outside run. You get the dogs some fresh air. Some dogs won't relieve themselves inside, so we have this little outside area complete with drainage, which works really well because we've been getting a lot of rain and it's not wet out there at all. Here you'll see some more of the extra large suites. So we have 2 rows of extra large suites. This row here are the large suites. Back to the washer and dryer in our supply room, and back to the small dog play area. And there's our special guest, Baxter the Barker. So Baxter accompanies Chene every day. He's kind of our model citizen. Not really, but he tries to be. And this was around cleaning time, so I was actually cleaning out that bottom cage, cleaning out the luxury suites, because we did have dogs in that day. Mop water is kind of a 2-step process. You clean, disinfect all of the bedding that's been used for the day, and all of the towels go into the washer. That's actually Baxter's little blanket. Extra filters, change those out quite often because you don't want the dogs getting sick. So all of your bedding gets cleaned every day. All the bowls get cleaned every day. Some of the bowls get cleaned twice a day depending on use. And we have our sink over here with some extra bowls. And then we have all of our extra bedding right here. So we have more than enough bedding for all of the kennels and all of the suites. All of these large suites that you see here, the large and extra large suites, they are big enough for 2 large dogs, and they already have bedding in them. So there's bedding in all of those. And of course, Harper left her sock. You'll see Harper running around every now and then. Come and help out, or come and pick up Baxter. I was trying to figure out where these went. I believe they were just extras. You put your kennel cards in there, so you have little cards where you put the dog's name, their feeding times. If you look on all of these kennels, you'll see all of them have one except for these bottom bunch here. And you can see all of them have bedding on the inside also. I wish Baxter was a real model, then he could have shown how big those little beds are. So down there is a hot water heater. We had to replace that. The old one was leaking. And that was all part of this build out process. So this whole process of getting everything ready, like I said, we had great help from the owners of this building and the construction team, because we did a lot of walls here, all of these windows. It really helped out with and got it done really, really quick. This is normally where you'll see Bruno. That's why that cot's so big. But Baxter's dinosaur and Baxter's ropes over there, those are where we put the leashes and everything that the daycare dogs bring in. Our front desk. And over here we have a little waiting area. And see, these are the windows that they installed, so we can always see to the play areas if we're not looking up at the cameras. You can always have a view. All of these doors stay closed during the day. So we have cutoffs for the animals, just in case somebody gets a little frisky and tries to escape. You can see on the large suites, there's a place to put your dog information right there. And there you can see the bed. That's actually the largest bed that the company makes, which is really, it's big enough for my Doberman easily, and probably big enough for most bigger dogs. There's only a few dogs that might be kind of small. I'm not sure. I know Harper's laid down on it. But hey, 10-year-olds do what 10-year-olds do. They said this is what we call a super suite, and really it's made for a family of dogs. So when you have, maybe 2 more dogs, they can all share that area. And again, you get a good view of all of the suites here. There's our extra suite there that we need to empty out. This is the grooming area, and these are the grooming cages. So our bathing station back here, we still need to remove the blue plastic off the stainless steel. And these kennels here are really just for drying the dogs. So you put them in there. We have a drying system that you hook to the side of these kennels that helps to dry the pets. Next to these kennels, you'll see the grooming station. And we also have a hand dryer under there for when we don't want to run the larger blowers. Sometimes you don't want to use that big blower on the tiny little miniatures. And we got a bunch of extra towels. There's towels all over this place, actually. Not really sure what that brush was for. I guess that's the brush to brush some of the longer hair dogs. Then the whole day slips and I lose my mind. One small promise. Beautiful chain link fence was supplied by a local distributor here in Kennedale, Texas, that just opened up, and there's the rest of the drying system and some more bolts. And that's the walkthrough of Preppy Pet Colleyville. Again, we're at 3811 Colleyville Boulevard, Colleyville, Texas. Phone number is 682-877-3779. Come check us out. I clock in early, stay away too long. Bye. Sun up to sundown, it keeps on going. I left this bowl by the back door, but I'm second guessing what I did.